I want to share with you a story right now of a man from Warwick who is about to take on his second marathon. You may think, well, lots of people do marathons, and we're into running season, aren't we, really? It's the Paris Marathon this weekend. Then it's the Cov Festival of Running, half marathon, 10K, and then the London Marathon. You'll see a lot of people out running at the moment, training and putting their long runs in. But the difference with Gareth is that he was a rugby player, absolutely loved the sport of rugby. But he was injured whilst playing for Stratford in 2011 and paralysed from the neck down. 15 years later, he's taking on the Paris Marathon this weekend. In 2024, he and his team of runners became one of the first to be allowed to complete the London Marathon, being pushed around the course. And Gareth is raising money for the RFU's Injured Players Foundation, who have helped to get him an adapted home, organised holidays and supported him back into sport. And he says that all gave him the confidence to try the marathon.
When we did the London Marathon, I had a fantastic time. It was probably the first time since my injury where I was actively involved and participating and being cheered on to take part in sport, as opposed to just watching others succeed, knowing that I can't be involved anymore. So that the confidence the IPF gave me in the sport and the grounding to be able to even consider doing things like that is just fantastic, and I want them to be able to do that for as many people as possible. Although my injury is very rare in rugby, they need to be there if and when somebody does get injured, and I can't fault them on that personally.
Well, Gareth can't use his arms, so two former teammates and two others will push him on his latest challenge, the Paris Marathon. It's all done in a specially made adapted wheelchair, and he says his team are incredible.
Two of them are playing colleagues of mine, so to speak. When I played for Stratford, Neil Truscott and Flo Vialan, as the two people that still regularly play in the second team for Stratford. They've had to kind of reduce their game time this season ahead of the marathon, just in case. And then you've got my colleague Wendy Woodhouse, who's a marathon enthusiast and can't say no to a run. And the fourth is actually my cousin, Darren Cooper. So he works over at Worcester University, and he helped us source a chair through a metal fabricator just outside Ulster, SA Mog. So they built it all free of charge. Their metal supplier donated the metal, and all their time was free of charge as well.
It's going to be Gareth's second marathon. He and his team also completed the Cov half last year, and he says he absolutely loves that feeling of the speed, the sightseeing and the crowd cheering him on.
I think the speed is a very big point. I'm obviously limited in my wheelchair by how fast it can go, so to be pushed around by my team of four runners in the middle of just a London is fantastic. I'm hoping Paris will be the same. There's every single person there is positive and cheering you on. We made the mistake in London of not having our names on our shirts, and people were trying to encourage us even more than they could. So we've gone ahead to get Team Gareth on our shirts ready for Paris, with the hope that we'll have even more support. And again, we'll all get that buzz and another achievement 2 years on from the previous one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the feeling you get when you do any kind of event like that is incredible. The huge luck to Gareth and his team in their fundraising for the Injured Players Foundation. They've done an incredible amount for him over the years. And also to Gareth's team and Gareth for the Paris Marathon. You can find Gareth's Just Giving page online. It's called Gareth in Paris, and the marathon itself is this coming Sunday. Another of Gareth's achievements, the Cov half, is coming up too. It's a week later on the 19th of April, and you can read more about Gareth on the BBC News page for Coventry and Warwickshire.